self-improvement industry has a really strange effect on people. You keep consuming content, informations, but then the life never actually changes. And this is because self-improvement information is useless until it becomes a system. How many times men today, they keep reading books, YouTube videos, courses, podcasts, too much information. If you don't have a system who hold this information, that consumption is gonna always feel like some kind of progress, but it isn't. Think about the time that when you learn about deep focus, discipline, or I don't know, some certain habit, but then tomorrow you feel the same. Like in that moment, you feel like you learned that piece of information, but then tomorrow you didn't apply everything that you did learn. That is it. It's because there is too much consumption, too much consuming of information. It's become chaos for your mind. And chaos for your mind doesn't allow you to implement on those things that you learn. But until you have the action in place and the system behind that action, you're never gonna learn the piece of information that you consume. Okay. You must become an architect. You must become a builder. It doesn't matter the skills you are trying to developing, what you are trying to create or build, what you are doing in this moment. But there is this loop of feeling I'm actually doing it, I'm learning, whatever is it, without real proper action that must stop. Because otherwise you're gonna live in a state of false progress. And at some point you're gonna second guess yourself. And you don't want that. We never want that. We never quit. But you cannot put your energy in the things that they are not really making you doing the thing. You get what I mean? It's like a software, okay? A software works because it has a system behind it. It's some certain rules, an environment, principles, okay? And you must do the same. You need rules. You need a certain environment, and you need principles to follow, okay? You need blocks, because otherwise all that information has no place to shine, to be actually alive. Okay, you must understand that this is the way for you to actually then achieve anything that you want through the pieces of information that you collect, and then you apply to yourself at your life. Okay, otherwise you're gonna keep watching that, studying that, even books. Personally, I made this mistake so many times. Keep reading these books. I have this feeling that I'm learning and I'm growing, or keep watching videos and videos and videos. But then where is the actual growth? The concrete one that you can see within, without, everyone can see. You know what I'm talking about? And we all want that. But there is this misconception about keep studying and studying, that then all this studying is just give you chaos when you try to do the action, because then it's like the main difference is this: a consumer collect ideas and keep collecting ideas, but a real builder, they implement systems, right? You don't need thousands of ideas or a lot of informations every day that keep changing, even if it's consolidating the concept. No, you need some information that they are truthful and that can work, and then you need to build a system behind it. So what you have to do, this is what I call the day code that you can implement right now, either today or tomorrow. And you have to follow 3 simple principles. First, no artificial, no phones in the morning, the first 2 hours. Okay, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you are anything. Okay, no phones, no artificial, 0. That's a priority for you. Second, work block. when you focus on one priority for another minimum 2 hours. It's around midday. 2 hours, you don't do anything, okay? You set up your environment without a distraction, without artificial things that you don't need, except if you need it for what you are doing. And you focus those 2 hours. The entertainment window, which is anything that make you relax, chill, not think about any kind of work, it's a reward, and you do it after the main priority. After, okay? Because too many men, they at some point there is this kind of reward machine, this rewarding way. Always we want to relax, entertainment, something, okay, which is a distraction, and it's not scheduled. An eye agency builder is someone that, even for me, even when I need to entertain myself or don't think about work or business and stay just in chill doing anything, it can be in the nature, it can be indoor, it can be anywhere. You have to understand it's very important that if you, no matter how much information you're going to consume, no matter who you're following right now, but first you need to implement a system, and you need to apply the system that we just talked about from tomorrow. If tomorrow you don't apply this, there is no way for you to, there is no reason, there is no point to keep learning and learning new informations unless you create this architecture behind it. You need to architect how you use your time. You need to architect and design everything that is behind the information that you use. Okay? It's important. It's the fundamental of it all. Otherwise, you're gonna lose so much time. You're gonna have so much information, so many ideas. You're gonna keep collecting. But then you have all this collection, all this knowledge, all this information, but you don't have a proper system to use that, make it compound, and get the results that you need and that you want, that you're going to feel, I feel like I did something, but in reality, you didn't do pretty much nothing. Okay, and this is especially on people that they they have some condition, they have that hunger in themselves, that they want to create, they want that information, they want the knowledge, they are curious, but then they lack the results. The life never change is because there is no proper architecture and no proper system behind those information to handle them and then to apply them. And since we don't want to waste time, and out there is really too much chaos, the goal of this transmission, my goal for you, is that you stop consuming information. It doesn't matter the way, again, books, videos, podcasts, whatever is it. Stop consuming those information and work on the system to hold them, okay? Schedule the day in a way that allows you to implement those information in a way that those information, since you are going to apply them and you're going to create with them and you're going to use them, you're going to keep learning along the way, okay? Those information, they're going to make you keep learning, because you, let's say that you learn some discipline technique or I don't know, anything that you're learning. You're learning a piece of content from a book. Apply that until you become a master of it. Don't learn anything else, because you're going to learn from that single thing until you become a master. So stop reading books, okay? One book only until you become a master of that, and then next. Otherwise, you're not going to develop any kind of skills, and nothing is going to compound. There's going to be always this chaos, this reset, this not understanding feeling, and we don't want that. Okay? So the next time you're going to use and consume information, make sure that you have a system. And then you're going to be able to hold more and more and more knowledge, because you have something that allows you to implement, that compounds, and that give you this life change in any way that could be reasonable for you, that you need and that you want. With that said, don't forget to apply the day code we talk about in this transmission. Until the next transmission, stay in peace, stay alive. See you, brother.